I'm Raza Garbage. I'm the Managing Director of NEACH. I've been in this role for 14 years. I was first introduced to NEACH as a young boy, about the age of 8 or 9. My father and my mother started the company. I took it over in about 2012 from them. I spent some of my childhood working here on holidays, learning a bit about the trade and what we do in this business. I think that's where my passion comes from for this industry and what we do here.
I'm Spud. I'm one of the original founders of NEACH. The way technology has changed, it just blows my mind. Like, I can remember having a drafts person in there on a big board, doing the drawings, doing all the calculations.
When I finished high school, I decided to go to university and study civil engineering. The first decade of my career after university was spent working with Tier 1 contractors on projects like the Awonga Dam. The later part of that decade was spent in Newcastle working on coal infrastructure. Dad gave me the call to say, hey, I need some help. And initially I came back for 2 months to give him a hand, and that was 14 years ago. So when I first became involved with NEACH, we were operating mainly in that residential commercial market. What we then decided to do was launch into accreditations and build ourselves up into a more complicated and sophisticated market, which was more government funded work on large infrastructure projects. The next step from there was we actually bought our own processing equipment. We put in a Peddinghouse XDM 630 beam line, which processes all of our long product. More recently, we've just upgraded to a Peddinghouse laser, a 30 kilowatt laser that can cut plate up to 80 mil thick.
I look at what Ryan's done with it in the last 13 years. It's absolutely incredible.
Projects that I'm really proud of in more recent times would be Exhibition Station. We finished that one last year. It was a phenomenal project. Went really, really well. The client was amazing.
It has glass accents to it in the roof and that, and everything was on angles and it was pretty challenging. And I got a bit of a kick out of that when it went up.
Bowen Hills, we did the King's Co-op redevelopment for Lend-Lease. Caboolture Hospital redevelopment project. Sunshine Plaza redevelopment. There's some of the more significant projects we worked on. My standout achievement is the team that we've built and the culture that team has. I'm super proud of the people that I've got here. They're just wonderful people to turn up and work with every day. 5 or 6 years ago, we installed a large solar array on the roof. It's lowered our carbon footprint, and we've just recently taken a further step where we've changed out combustion engine vehicles with Tesla EVs. Just want to say a big thanks to all of our customers, clients, employees, founders. It's been an amazing ride for me over the last 14 years. I've had the pleasure of watching this company grow my whole life. 50 years is an amazing achievement for a business to continuously operate for. So I couldn't be prouder, and I couldn't be more thankful to all of you for everything you've done to help us get to this point.